What's going on, people? This is Dumber Orange 97, and here today, guys. I'm showing you sort of kind of breakdown upon Warzone and like my personal opinion of it. I already gave some of my thoughts from my E3 review for Halo 5, but I kind of want to go more in depth and just kind of show off some things. I don't really even know where to start with this. It just looks great. It's having that mix of players, AI, bosses. It's just all cool. And don't you dare say this like ripping off Titanfall or Destiny or Battlefield, because it's something that feels new. Or at least looks new. It's kind of mixing everything. Not to mention that, how to explain, Halo's it always needed a mode like this, in a way, like Halo always had such a great kind of sandbox-like thing with the campaign, but it was never really brought into multiplayer, as well as, many, like, say, aside, like some of the Call of Duty fanboys, they're like Halo doesn't have many gameplay diversity with the exception of big team battle and blah blah blah. And while I believe that's completely false, this mode completely counters that. This mode alone feels like it could dang compete against Battlefield by its kind of just its idea of mechanics and stuff, And I think that's what Halo's sort of trying to become. It's kind of trying to become sort of a jack of all trades, like kind of able to appeal to any type of fan, a COD fan, a Battlefield fan, a Halo fan, Destiny fan. It's kind of going for all of it, which is good, because Halo's trying to prove that, it's like the greatest franchise, and by doing that, you kind of have to make these people from these other franchises agree that Halo is a great franchise. And Halo is being brought back from what it once was, which is, really good when you think about it. Because when you think about it, Halo 4 didn't really bring much new to the table. In fact, it kind of deteriorated from what Halo Reach sort of started by its gameplay, because Halo Reach was hugely diverse and it had some of the best replay value I've ever had. But with Halo 4, I don't know, it just seemed you could get bored of Halo 4 insanely quickly, and I mean very quickly. Like even my friend like Dusk Thunder 9, who used to be a fan of Halo 4, he only played the game for like a full year and then got bored. While Halo Reach, it took me all the way till late 2014 for me to get bored of it, and I started playing at 2011. I've been playing Halo Reach for almost 4 years, and it took me that long to get bored of it, because with Reach there was just so much you could do. And I'm glad Halo 5 sort of trying to bring that back, like make it where there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of replay value and stuff, which, is really good in my mind. Because, it just seems great from what it looks like, from what it is to how it will become, So, yeah. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a bit tired today, it's kind of late, but Warzone just seems to be really, really great. It's just bringing in a lot of cool aspects. It's bringing in vehicles and all this. Like, dude, I can't even bear to imagine like how many people are gonna make machinimas based off Warzone. Because it definitely seems like you can do that. So I'm just like really glad that Halo started bringing that back. Plus, I've kind of seen some new weapon balances, modifications, it just seems cool. So, you know, I'm just glad they're bringing back a lot of stuff that we love, you know. So, now now, Warzone obviously is bringing a new loadout system, and I thought I was going to be pissed off at first, you know. I was kind of like, no, do not go back to, like, Halo 4. And I was worried, but they actually did it a lot more well than I thought they would. They now have this, like, thing called the requisition system, I believe is what it's called. And basically how it works is that, you're rewarded points as you progress through the match, and those points are used to be spent on those weapons, you know, loadout weapons, power weapons, vehicles, etc. You know, which I think could work in this, you know. I don't think it's a bad idea, to say the least. So, you know, I'm glad that they're bringing it kind of back to Halo's glory. Kind of like, it's sort of trying to bring it back to its former glory, which is kind of why I'm really appreciating this. So, you know, Halo 5 is definitely, it's definitely going to be a great one in my view, you know, like, I've been impressed by everything I've seen of this game so far, with the exception a little bit from the campaign, but even then, I was kind of like, it's E3, they're not really trying to show much story-wise. I think they kind of just tried to play it safe, but overall, Halo is sort of just trying to go back to its former glory, which is what I am loving. You know, 343 is proving that they care about this series, and, you know, it's great, you know, because I've been a die-hard Halo fan ever since, Halo Reach, and it's just great that they're sort of trying hard to make Halo just be great again, you know, because I love Halo, and, you know, I want Halo to last longer than what Microsoft wants money out. You know, I want to see my kids and stuff be able to play this game, or at the very least my brother's kids. So, you know, and, you know, Halo should last that long. And, you know, the only way it can do that is by innovating and by improving, and 343 is doing that. Sure, there may be flaws here and there, but it's trying. It's trying to be something new and innovative and powerful. And I say, I welcome it. I welcome Halo 5. It's shooting for something new but true. Hashtag new but true again. But Halo 5, it's gonna become amazing. And I know this. I am a Halo fan, and I have my support for this game. And my question to you is that, do you support this game? Will you think it's gonna be a great game? I look forward to hearing you in the comment sections below. This is Dumbo Orange 97, and peace out.